One of the reasons I came out of my shell was because I wanted to be a wrestler. If they knew the struggle I went through like as a kid, I'm sure they would like even respect it more. But it's just cool like to see me. And like if I could tell people, it's like, yeah, like I was shy like you, but now look at me, right? I come out dancing, having a good time. That's how I became Levi Night. Keep being yourself and don't hide yourself away. Everything in my life that changed for the better was because of wrestling, pretty much. There's about 1,000 people in Carnduff. I've lived here since my whole life. Pretty much everyone like in my class and stuff was known me since I was like fat. So it's like I lost the weight, but I don't know if I ever like shook that I was just a fat kid and they're like, oh, good job, you lost all that weight, but I don't know. I was still just the weird wrestler kid, I guess. Yeah, most of the time I would just like build Lego or like play video games on my own. I think about wrestling like it's Lego. You kind of choose your favorite pieces, and that's like the things you do in every match. It's kind of like soap opera for men. It's kind of like theater too. Ideally, you'd be in like a big arena with like 10,000 people, and there's like people up in the nosebleeds, so even them, you want them to see you wind up and punch someone. So that's kind of like the idea. Everything is so exaggerated and over the top, but theater is like over the top. People just start singing out of nowhere, so like why can't I just start dancing out of nowhere? All the guys would be kind of into wrestling, and then they all kind of shifted away from it and like got more focused on like hockey and stuff, and I don't know, like trying to be cool. And I'm like, but wrestling's really cool still. But I loved wrestling. That's all that really mattered to me. Jokingly asked my dad for a wrestling ring when I turned 16.
I guess that's how the story about the ring, when he didn't want a car, I thought I'd buy him a ring. And
like we always like wrestling on the trampoline, just like with other friends and stuff like that, and like talking about, oh, it'd be so cool to get a ring. And then, yeah, there's a ring. And then we're actually doing everything, and you realize, this actually does hurt a little bit.
We got this wrestling ring, and that's when the switch flipped. Just like, I made sure to do it every day, no matter what. Like, it was like the day of my grandpa's funeral or whatever, and I was like, oh, better get my workout in before I go to the funeral. I was just like focused.
Because I told him when his grandpa Tony, my dad, passed away, when we were sitting there, you're always saying your piece. I said, tell Grandpa what you're gonna do. And I know that's what he said. He said, I'm gonna make it as a big time wrestler, Grandpa. So
it was his mother who spotted the ad in the newspaper and suggested he might want to give it a try. I was always wrestling with my dad. I feel bad that Larry never got the opportunity that Levi's had, and we could have made it happen. Tony and I did more for him. It's just that we had nobody to run our business at the time, and so we just kind of stuck with it. And unfortunately, Larry didn't get to be a wrestler, but he sure got Levi in it now, and Levi loves it. If you'd only know how quiet Levi was, you would never have believed he'd have done that.
It's like cool, like being a ginger and being kind of cool. Like there's not as many gingers like around, especially that can be kind of to like look up to.
I guess when you're wearing Levi Night shirt, the guy said, you that kid's dad? So I laughed. They said, which kid? They said, well, that big redhead kid. I said, yeah, I'm his dad. And so they said, did you show him those moves? And I don't know if they were being smart or not with my shape. I said, well, I taught him a lot of them.
Oh, the kids especially, they really like it. I think it's like the colors and like the big hair. It's just lots of fun for the kids, like to dance with me, and a lot of them jump up and start dancing. When you wrestle with someone, it's like your dance partner. So like, you need to rely on them. Like, it takes two to tango, they say. So you get in there, dance with someone. We travel together, we take the ring apart and build the ring together. We eat together, we basically we're together for 10 days, and so that like the wrestlers become your family pretty much. You see them more than your family at least. It's fun to play a character and really come out. It's like a different feeling when you're out there wrestling. People like you. Just remember that.